Hey, what's up, Roxstars? It's Rox, and y'all thought I was going to come to you today with a Top of the Blogs extra talking about Beyonce's Formation song and video. And then the Super Bowl happened last night, and I decided, you know what? Why don't I just do a whole little mashup of all of the shit that went down this weekend? We'll talk about all of it. Y'all ready for it? Okay, then let's get to it. So this ain't going to be no whole organized video, nothing. It's totally, really, truly just my thoughts for right now. So on Saturday, for those of you guys who follow me on Snapchat, you guys know that I was out all day long. I had to get a root canal on the old fucked up ass mouth that I have. You guys know my teeth issues. Yuck mouth ass biatch. My appointment was at 8:30 in the morning. I hit the ground running. I went back home and picked up Jada, and we were all over Atlanta on Saturday. So it was a good time. But anyway, on my Snapchat, y'all, I don't know what my Snapchat is. Y'all just, on my Instagram, I told you guys how you can just snap, you can just screenshot my Snapchat code and then add me that way. Because I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's itsrox or it's rocks on the snap or whatever. Try all that. See what you come up with. Somebody on Snapchat sent me a thing that just said Beyonce is back. I saw that around 7 o'clock that evening. So I was just like, oh, what does this mean? I hadn't really been on Instagram at all. So I go on Instagram and the first thing I see is Ashley. Okay, and Ashley talking about, bitch, I see you, the Texas Bama. And I was just like, okay, so is it an album, Texas Bama, or, So I looked around and I finally saw that she has this song, Formation. So didn't get to see the video right then, but somebody was playing a clip of it on Instagram, and I was just like, oh, now this is going to be interesting. I had to pick up my son. He had a game Saturday evening. So while I was waiting on him to get back from his game Saturday night, I went on ahead and watched the video on Justin Jay's website because it's perfect. He had it. He was the first person I saw that had it uploaded. I didn't feel like doing nothing extra, so went on and was like, okay, let's just get into the little song, y'all. So first of all, I think it was very smart of her to release the song with the video. I'm not sure if I would have really liked the song without the visual along with it. It would have been cool. It just wouldn't have been like, I wouldn't have been like, hey, I still ain't like, hey, okay. But it is, the video is, I'm a visual person. I love to see things. I can get lost on Instagram just looking at people's pictures and the explore page and all that. So I need to see people. That's why the podcast thing is hard for me to catch on to. So when I watched the video, I was just like, yes, bitch, you best do it. Okay. It made me pay more attention to the words. Again, the song is, I don't know if it's like a dance. What the fuck you supposed to do to it in the club? I guess they gonna work it out in the club. It's just, I think it's more of a message song, something that you just blast in your car than really like a dance thing, even though, Beyonce always gives us the upbeat that we want. Okay. But even with all of that, you guys, now I did take some notes on the shit that was going on in the video because I knew I was going to forget. First of all, Beyonce is always on this Creole New Orleans tip where she's, very proud of her heritage, and she talks about her mom being from Louisiana, her dad being from Alabama, this whole mix up, put them together like so. This is Tina and Matthew, y'all. And that makes her this Texas Bama. She talks about the Illuminati. I always use the Illuminati thing as a joke. I never really believe that there's an Illuminati going on and that they're the reason for all of these people's success. I know people will still come in and tell me that it's the Illuminati. I just don't believe it. She says that she dreams big and she works hard. And we see that she does all of that. Okay, so I like the fact that she took the steam out of, the whole Illuminati thing. We got the visual of her laying on top of the police car with the water, flooding. The houses flooded, the car sinking with her laying on top of it. That's all very self-explanatory as well. She's in New Orleans. We know that Hurricane Katrina has devastated that area so much that it still hasn't recovered in many spots. But on a more personal level, she talks about her baby Blue. She says, I love my baby's hair with baby hair and afros. Okay, then she talks about Jay. I love my Negro nose with Jackson 5 nostrils. Okay, we already knew who she was talking about there. Didn't even have to put him in the video. So I like the fact that, let me tell you why I like Beyonce. Beyonce is very much old school in the way that she doesn't necessarily speak out for things just to see her on the news, like leading championing on the Black Lives Matter movement or different things that happen. The only thing that I can really see that they were totally out there for was the Trayvon Martin thing. Other than that, Beyonce has always been one to address issues, whatever they may be, in her music. And she said that she would rather do things that way. That's a very much an old school approach, okay? Back before they had social media and we were just bombarded and always getting everybody's everything on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook and all of that. Before all that, these artists, you only saw them when they put their music out or when they made appearances on a TV show or something like that. Beyonce kind of takes that same type of approach with a new school twist to it because she cannot ignore social media because it's so powerful. So what she does is she tries hard to kind of stay out of the limelight. You don't hear her on collaborations. You don't hear her doing much when she's not doing anything, and then when it's time for her to come out, then all of a fucking sudden she's everywhere and she's all over social media and she's on the TV and she's on like the Super Bowl and she lets the music out. It's like she's behind this damn wall until she's ready to just jump over that motherfucker. I wish many artists would take the same page, okay, because some people we see way too much. Okay, and like I said, that's the problem with social media. Even though we still always know that Beyonce's around, I mean, the child can't not be somewhere without them taking pictures and all. I still feel like she takes the effort to stay out of the way until it's time for her to come on out. I got off track a little bit, but I was saying all that to say, like, she doesn't always speak out, but this video I think is like her just saying a whole bunch of things that's been on her mind and that people have been giving her grief about. You guys saw in the video the little boy dancing in front of the police with the riot gear and them all just standing there looking at him, and then all of a sudden they just put their hands up like, okay, we give up, we know we shouldn't be doing this, and then you see the, stop shooting us go across the screen. I mean, it was so many things in this video. Okay, Big Frida up in there, who is synonymous with New Orleans, especially right now. Hearing his voice, okay, it's just shit in there that she put in the video to kind of get the black people to kind of get the right on and go ahead Beyonce and black power and all of that. It's all in the video, paying homage to her roots, New Orleans, keeping true to her whole I want black women to win. That's the whole thing with this whole formation. Okay, you guys hear her saying like, ladies, get in line, like, hope you can keep, the formation, like meaning that we can all do this, black ladies. Let's keep the form of what we're trying to do here. I'm not just saying that I'm the only one that can be great. Okay, even though bitch is Bill Gates in the making, we might not have Beyonce's money, but every woman, every black woman especially, can achieve if, we just all get in line, stay strong, support each other. I mean, all of these messages are in the video. I don't know how you cannot like Beyonce, but I know that she has a lot of people that don't like her, but Beyonce to me does things right. That girl don't get out and say no shit about nobody. She stays gracious. What does she say? Okay, the best revenge is your paper. You ain't got to do nothing else but get out there and prove everybody wrong every single time, and she does it, and it gets on people's nerves. I'm not no huge like diehard Beyonce fan, but I like Beyonce. I love Beyonce, and it's not me being a stan or nothing, because like I said, I don't think the song is all that, okay, but the visual always is what attracts me to something, makes me like something. Same with Bitch Better Have My Money. Okay, we're not gonna get into a comparison with Beyonce and Rihanna. We're gonna keep it positive. And because Rihanna's my girl too. This is not about Rihanna today. So that was what went down on Saturday. I figured since she had put the song out, we knew Super Bowl was happening the next day, and that she was supposed to be performing with Coldplay, which I thought was not the best idea. I mean, I guess it depends on what Coldplay was expecting to get out of this whole Super Bowl performance. If it's Coldplay's thing and you put Beyonce into your into your show, I mean, I guess you don't really have to care that your show is going to be stolen. Because now everybody is thinking about Beyonce being in the Super Bowl, you know, in the halftime show. Kind of took all of the attention off of Coldplay. But before we get into Beyonce, Coldplay. Coldplay is cool to me. They play Gap music, like I said, that international, what you hear when you shopping in the Gap. Okay, you don't know the damn song until you be in the Gap. It's always playing in the background, so now you kind of be humming it, but you didn't even know that you knew it was Coldplay and all of that. That's what their music is to me. Coldplay has a lot of fans, so I'm sure, but I'm just me. I don't really listen to Coldplay. I know of Coldplay. I know that the guy used to be married to Gwyneth Paltrow. He's cute. Like, I was looking at him yesterday and I was like, nah, I ain't never knew Chris Martin. I just thought he was a regular old looking white guy, but he actually is good looking. But you know, I didn't really care about Coldplay. I thought it was real cute, all the colors and all the people and the flowers and shit. Y'all know that's kind of shit that I like, real girly and all of that. So I was, you know, intrigued by that. But for me, the best part of the Super Bowl was Bruno Mars. You guys, I think I low key have a crush on Bruno Mars. Like, he's not my type in no kind of way. I don't like him, attracted to him that way. Oh, my thing is about to die. Let me get my plug. Ah, fuck. Drop the keys. Oh, I gotta get out the car. Fuck. I took my shoes off and everything. Oh, y'all. Okay. So like I was saying, you guys, I'm not attracted to him in that kind of way. Like, I think that he's cute, although I think he's a cute enough little kid or whatever. But I think that he is so talented. I just love to see him dance and sing and perform. He has an excellent band. He has an excellent background dance staff. He just does it for me. Every time I see him perform, I don't care where it is, I'm always just like, you better fucking do it, okay? So I thought that Bruno Mars was really exciting for me. I knew what I was going to get with Beyonce. Beyonce, you know, she's become predictable in what we think is going to happen, but we still like to see her because she's beautiful and, you know, but Beyonce does a lot of the same stuff all the time. So I knew what we were going to get with her. But to me, anybody that can hold their own, not too many people can do it with Beyonce. But Bruno Mars, they was right there with Beyonce. As a matter of fact, Coldplay got they was in the background so much because to see Beyonce, especially that scene where they're dancing against each other, the camera's going back and forth between Bruno Mars and Beyonce and her dancers, and they're coming all the way to the middle. I was just like, yes, this is how that shit goes, you guys. I love to see people dance. Like, that kind of shit excites me. So I was totally there for it. And like I said, I think that Bruno Mars held his own. Like, and not too many people can be up against Beyonce without her overshadowing and outshining them. Okay, now, you know, granted, Beyonce definitely was the biggest star there. But yeah, Bruno Mars, I was just like, yes. I would totally pay to see him in concert. Because it's funny, I actually like Bruno Mars live more so than I like hearing his music on the album and the radio and everything. Isn't that strange? Yeah, Beyonce, I thought that they did very well. Okay, her dancers danced, you know, they were dressed as the Black Panthers with the afros, with the berets, in the all black. Okay, Beyonce, we didn't miss the whole, you know, the jacket that was just like Michael Jackson's back when he performed at the Super Bowl. Of course, it did have the bullets down the side, you know, so that was kind of her rebellious. It was just Beyonce, like I said, she uses so many different things, and it takes a time for us to all to catch all the meaning. I just feel like she just be in her mind. She'd be like, okay, I'm gonna talk about this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. They talking about me talking about this. I'm gonna bring up this. I'm gonna bring up that. And then she puts it all in her music. So that's why I really enjoy Beyonce. What's funny is people have problems with Beyonce either way it goes. Either they want her to be outspoken about Black issues, okay, this whole Black Lives Matter and everything that means, everything that pertains to this whole Black Lives Matter movement. They want her to speak out, but when she doesn't, then they're upset, right? So then when she does do it through her music, then everybody says that she is being fake, or that she's using it, exploiting the issue, putting it in her music, because now we've got to listen to her music and now we have to see her. And, it's sort of like a self-gratifying, not necessarily attacking the issues. But to me, whenever the conversation is started, you still are speaking out. It doesn't have to be in the way that we want it to be. I'm not one of those ones that think celebrities have to always take on social movements actively in the public. Because what if by any small chance they don't feel exactly the way that you do? Then they've turned people off. So I don't feel like celebrities have to do it. It's nice when they do it. It is brave when they put themselves on the line and say certain things that could keep them from getting their money, from sponsors wanting to support them, for people thinking that they are or are not for the Black cause. Like, it's good when they do it. I admire when people do those things, but I don't think it's necessary for celebrities to do that. So that's what always puzzles me with the whole Beyonce argument is, y'all, my voice is shaking again because of the damn coffee. I had a large today too, because bitch, I was so tired from that day. I went to a Super Bowl party last night. At my husband's motorcycle club had a party like last year. Y'all remember when I wanted to dance to Missy? He was giving me the eye like, bitch, don't even try it. I didn't have that feeling this time. A little bit. I did a little bit. When Bruno Mars, when they was coming down the aisle, they was doing that little side coming on down like that. I said, bitch. Oh, I tell you, I love me some Bruno Mars. They be fucking it up, you guys. I just love when people can dance and have a good time. That is the sure one way for me to enjoy something. But what was I talking about? Y'all got thrown off. What was I saying? What was I talking about? The Super Bowl party? I went to the Super Bowl party. Oh, child, I done completely lost my train of thought. But I hate when I do that. See, the brain be going faster than the mouth and the words coming out. Everything be just going like... Y'all, I guess I touched on all the points that I wanted to make. Beyonce did announce that she's going to have this Formation World Tour. She said it originally on February 9th, the tickets were going to go on pre-sale, but I saw on Instagram that it was changed to February 15th. They're going to be on sale, I think, on Live Nation. This will be interesting. I guess that means that it's probably an album coming, because she has tickets to the Formation Tour and we only got one fucking song. Okay, now it ain't like she ain't done it before. Now, you guys remember when she was on tour a couple of tours ago and everybody was just like, now how you do touring and you ain't got no new album? People still gonna go see Beyonce, but it's hot on everybody's minds right now that must mean a new album is coming. I mean, with all the shit that's been going on these last few days, I wouldn't be surprised if she drops a new album within this next week. Might even wait until the 15th, kind of hit you guys with the 1-2 punch. But yeah, I just really like Beyonce. I think that what she does is just, she's got a good business mind. I don't know if it's because of her daddy, her mama, her husband, her sister, whoever it is. She knows that she wants for herself. I'm there for it. I enjoyed the Super Bowl. Very heartbroken that Cam lost. I know it's the Panthers, you guys. I felt real bad for him I was just disappointed for him. I have a very short story time for you guys one day about Cam Newton, but that's not for tonight or today whenever you guys are watching this video. But I know he wanted it bad, and for him to lose when it was all the pressure on him, coupled with the fact that, you like to think that you would make it to the Super Bowl, but you may not ever make it there again. This is your chance. You have to take it Okay, grab the bull by the horns, y'all, and hold on to whatever chance that you get, because you might not get it again. And I'm sure that that is in his mind. Like, I was talking to one of the guys at work today, and he was telling me that, I guess, Dan Marino, y'all know I don't know nothing about football, but he was saying Dan Marino made it to the Super Bowl once, and then he never made it back there. So I'm sure that this is shit that goes through a losing mind, okay? Somebody who lost a game. Fuck, I might not get this chance ever again. So I was disappointed for him. I must say, though, I was also disappointed that he walked off of the stand. I get why he did it. You know, you emotional, you're upset, you almost gonna break down and fucking cry. I mean, you know, you be feeling the lips shivering and your nose get to running and, you know, all of your eyes watering and all that. And I guess you don't want to have a meme of you crying on TV because you just lost the Super Bowl running around. So I get why he got up, because I really feel like he was about to lose it. Yet and still, this is a learning experience, and this is something that we go through as we grow up. You know, you have to remember, with all those tremendous pressures comes a lot of responsibility. We already know what black quarterbacks go through, and we already know that everybody's eye is on you, and we can look back through past Super Bowls and nobody else has reacted this way. Certain things you just have to suck up. I know it's incredibly hard. I'm not even saying that I wouldn't have reacted the exact same way that he did, but this is going to be an experience that he's going to have to learn from. From this point on, somebody has to win, somebody has to lose. And, you know, I know where his mind was. I actually don't even know, but I can imagine where his mind was at that time and all the shit that was going through it. I mean, yeah, I saw why it happened, but I want him to learn and grow from the experience. But yeah, I was really disappointed for him, because I did know the family back in the day. They're good people, and I wanted it for him for many reasons, just like everybody else. We just gonna hope that he makes it again. I mean, he's young enough, and he knows now what to expect. Okay, Super Bowl is a whole nother ball game. Championship games, period, are a whole nother ball game. The pressure and the fact that you're there is totally different, I would imagine, from just regular games or even just playoff games, okay? So that's it, though, you guys. I didn't talk y'all to death. I didn't mean to be out here this long. I'm fixing to go get me something to eat real fast and get on back to work. So, but you guys tell me what you think about all of that. Tell me what you think about the Formation song and the video. All the messages that are supposed to be in the video. What did you guys think about the Super Bowl halftime performance? What did you guys think about the game? Who were you guys going for? Were you happy that the Panthers lost? Were you happy that Denver won? All of that, y'all. Just put it down there in the comment sections. I'm going to get on up off of here. And I want you guys to have a wonderful rest of your day. I plan on doing the same. Till next time, Roxstars. Bye.